I'm Mary Kratz. This is my husband, Jake Kratz. This is Campbell. Campbell was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was 2 years old. He is now 4 years old. And this is Calder. He is 7 years old. And we found out through testing this past year that he is early stage type 1 diabetes. When we first found out about Campbell's diagnosis, he was the only person in our family who had type 1 diabetes. It felt extremely isolating and lonely, and I had to kind of make my own connections through starting like an Instagram account to connect with others, and that has been really helpful. When we found out that we received the scholarship, I believe it was Ashlyn who called us, and I was very emotional, to be honest. I cried happy tears the whole day, if not 3 days after, if I'm being honest. We were just very, very grateful and very thankful to be chosen. When we first arrived at Friends for Life, it was overwhelming in the best way. We went to registration, and the woman, Christine, who checked us in, said, "You can breathe now, you found your people." And Jake and I both cried. We both teared up. It was just very emotional in the best way.
I don't have anyone that really gets it or fully understands what we're going through, which is what was so meaningful for us coming here and just being surrounded by people that do.
Something I learned at Friends for Life that I didn't know before or realize before, which was really eye-opening for me, is that we as parents are also the superheroes. Campbell obviously is the superhero in our life, and so is Calder. He is also the superhero in our life, but we also were recognized for the hard work we put in every day. And type 1 diabetes is a really hard diagnosis, and it comes with a lot of hard work. And something I learned is that we are not alone. People understand what we're going through, and we're also recognized for that hard work. It's hard to pick one favorite moment I've had so far at Friends for Life. We definitely have had many. I would say meeting other families and having this immediate bond with them, not having to strive for a bond. We met and you are bonded from type 1 diabetes, and it felt so comforting. And just going through the week, meeting more of those people and hearing their stories and how some were similar to our stories and some were different. We felt like we found our people here.
For me, I think I've seen a part of Campbell's personality that I've never seen, and I think he just feels super comfortable here. And I think we just found, our home away from home.
There's this underlying message throughout all of the sessions, especially like the keynote speakers and the first-timers orientation speaker, that I feel that everybody who talked about their type 1 diabetes diagnosis says it propelled them to where they are now, and that they wouldn't be where they are in their career without their type 1 diabetes diagnosis. And that made such a difference for me as a parent, thinking about them having this disease. And I mean, we carry it for them now, but when they're older, seeing that they can absolutely achieve what they want to achieve and more.
I enjoyed all the sessions, but I think my biggest takeaway was the dad one. I felt like I could have just spent hours and hours. I think when I got back to the room, I said to Mary, I need 3 days of that. Those conversations were just so impactful, and there's just not enough time in a day to sit there and talk to the other dads.
Friends for Life has changed my perspective on type 1 diabetes altogether. Getting a diagnosis for your child of type 1 diabetes is life-changing. This conference is now life-changing in the most positive way for our family. We feel like when we go home from here, which we don't even want to do, but when we go home from here, we feel that we have something to look forward to and a family to come back to. To the people who made this scholarship possible, you are such difference makers in our lives. And I truly mean that from the depths of my heart. This experience has changed our whole view on type 1 diabetes, and going forward, we feel that we don't just have Friends for Life, we have family for life, and that's all thanks to the sponsors and the people who made this scholarship possible.